Hey, congrats, guys.
Yeah.
Oh.
We'll do the picture first.
My heartbeat was in my ear, like boom, boom, boom. So
Me
loud.
was my leg. They were like slowly dying.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Photo.
I forgot about the picture. Thank you, Wendy.
Where am I looking? Because I looked totally wrong yesterday. Got it. Perfect. Yeah, yesterday I'm pretty sure I was looking at the clock. A fun one.
Oh, Gigi style. Yeah, Gigi style.
Which one? Oh, Gigi. You're gonna love it.
Yeah, yeah.
It's for your Gigi.
Beautifully done.
Wow, she's
Yeah.
All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the final day of Skate America. I am joined up here by the ice dance medalists. With the bronze, we have Jade Lauriault and Romain from Canada. Got it. In second, we have Kaitlin Hawayek and Jean-Luc Baker. And with the gold, we have Madison Chock and Evan Bates. Woo. So we'll start with opening statements from our competitors, just talking about your free dance and then also the competition overall. So we'll start with our champions, Madison Chock and Evan Bates.
Is anybody there?
We are, but apparently we're locked out of the press conference.
Happy to debut our free dance here in Boston.
Kaitlin, Jean-Luc.
Today felt really aligned between Jean-Luc and I. We felt very grounded going into the event and really performed because this season we are really stepping into a new place where we're owning what we're doing and believing that what we are doing is good enough to be the best in the world. And we were really happy with just the response today, not even score wise, but just the atmosphere and the feeling that we created when we finished our program. It was a joy to skate for everybody here in Boston or Norwood. the crowd was phenomenal. I think it's so nice to see a full crowd again. It's things that we over the last few years definitely realized that we shouldn't take for granted. So being able to be here with a full crowd and see everybody's smiles and just feel everybody's response to our programs made the performance really special today.
Are you Jade and Romain?
Okay. Oh. Well, yes, we are really happy with our performance today. It's really special since our last Grand Prix. It was like in 3 years ago, and now we came here with another mindset and to reach for a new goal to get a medal, and we are really happy that by doing what we usually do in practice, we reached our goal. So we are really happy for that, and we felt really support by the public here. Really, it was a special moment for us, I think, and we're gonna keep a really nice souvenir from here.
I'll open the floor for questions. Please raise your hand if you have a question so our microphone can get to you. Lynn?
A question for Kaitlin and Jean-Luc. It seems that not only does the audience respond to this free dance, which I know is important, but also the judges seem to be responding positively, both at your first event and here. I think you earned some of your best, if not your best scores. Can you talk about what that feels like and, what confidence it gives you?
Yeah, absolutely. I think, going into this season, we're really just trying to be as present as possible, but also I think that like the confidence we're getting, we're going into events with the intention to win, understandably, like everyone wants to win. We're not here to be second or third place, but realistically at the end of the day, what we're trying to do is put ourselves out there, be as real as I am and as real as Kaitlin is, and produce work that we're both so proud of, because I think that at the end of the day, that's what we can really take away from this, is those memories of when you finish, you fully connected, not just with each other, with the audience, with the judges, everyone in the arena. Those are the things that we can control. So I think going into this year, we're really just trying to stay true to who we are. And I think the more we're doing that, the more rewards are showing up.
Tatiana?
Question to Madison, Evan. So what was the problem with your choreo not getting the any credit? Well, you know already what the problem was?
I don't know exactly what it was for sure, but I'm pretty certain that we weren't close enough to the boards on one side or the other side, so we didn't get the element counted at all.
This rink is bigger than our rink at home.
Just a little bit. It won't happen again. We will fix it.
Question for Maddie and Evan. I'm not sure if you've been following the news out of Russia, but the Russian anti-doping agency says it's not going to release its findings on the Valieva case. Wondered if you had any thoughts on what that might mean for your silver medals, presumably silver medals, or more generally, if you had a thought on whether Russians should be in the next Olympics.
Sorry, what was the last bit?
If you had an opinion yet on whether Russians should be in the next Olympics at all.
I certainly can say it's been so frustrating, extremely disappointing to be at this point 8 months later and to still have it so shrouded in secrecy. And I feel like, as a baseline, we should hope for transparency. And I think not only for the public, but especially for the athletes involved, it seems only right. And when we left Beijing with no medal, it was hugely disappointing, but it seems to be growing and kind of becoming exponentially more disappointing as the days and months go by and there's no resolution. And the most recent release from Rosada about not making anything public compounds the frustration quite a bit. So we're just waiting like the rest of the world to hear. And again, like, I don't know, 19 athletes or however many athletes are waiting for their medals, all competed clean and have been, I think, pretty respectfully quiet through these months. And I think, yeah, it's, you know, it's an injustice.
This question is for Marie-Jade and Romain. You decided to switch countries and are now representing Canada, and you won your first Grand Prix medal. What will you take from this experience to help push you through the rest of the season?
First of all, it was the first time we were going to a Grand Prix with like this goal in mind, and that was truly a life-changing experience because it was something we didn't believe could happen before, and now we believed it and it happened. So I think it just opened a lot of doors for us, and it's important to believe. That's what we learned here, and that's what we're gonna take from the competition.
We'll go to Kristen with a question from Zoom.
On Zoom, we're going to go to J.R. Walker with Skating Magazine, and he has a question for Madison and Evan.
Congratulations, Madison and Evan. Your career could be defined by the word resiliency in my mind. You have been near the top and you're getting back up near the top. In fact, this is your first victory on the Grand Prix in 7 seasons. Can you talk about what it means to be able to resurge back to the top and take over a leadership position in the sport of ice dance?
Wow, 7 years.
It's a long time.
It's a long time. It's a wonderful feeling. We are certainly not quitters, and we love learning. We love pushing ourselves, and I think that comes through in our many years, not decades, but almost decades long partnership and career in ice dance.
Yeah, I think, you know, obviously this weekend, I think we didn't skate as well as we have been skating at home. I think that bit is maybe where we can show our resiliency again, you know, starting at this point in the season, but it's only the beginning, and, you know, there are more competitions to come. And I think we still really will cherish this gold medal, knowing that those 7 years were a lot, and we went through a lot, and we still came through 7 years later with just as much joy, if not more, and dedication to the sport, and a wedding ring.
Any final questions? All right, and with that, we will conclude. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
It was perfect. It was perfect.